It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 8th of November. I'm Michael Groff. Good morning. We're here live. And yeah, another day with pleasantly warm temperatures before we see that increase in clouds and wind. And a chance of rain comes in here for tomorrow as a cold front sweeps across the area. We will see some snow up north. And temperatures should remain below average through much of the rest of the forecast period. We will dry out quite a bit after tomorrow. Then a bit of forecast uncertainty looming out there on the horizon as well. So there is a bunch going on. Let's get into it here. First, we'll take a look at the almanac from yesterday. 79 degrees the afternoon high, 55 the morning low. Both of those respectively 2 degrees below the climatological 30-year averages for the date. And as we take a look outside right now, here just before 8:30, we've got sunny sky. We're sitting at 59 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 37, humidity 44%. Wind from the east-southeast at 8, barometer is steady. Upper air weather pattern across the nation, similar to yesterday, a ridge over the southeast, bringing another round of record temperatures there today. It was 88 degrees at Tuscaloosa, Alabama yesterday, 85 in Birmingham, and a number of cities across Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia set or at least tied record high temperatures. Meanwhile, out here in the west, a deepening trough coming on in, slowly making its way our direction, and we'll start to feel the effects of that later tonight. Well, we're already really going to feel the effects today with some increase in wind over the area, but precipitation chances should pick up later today, tonight, and tomorrow. All right, the watch warning map, a number of things happening here. This is sometimes what you see in November. We've got hurricane watches now posted for the east coast of Florida and tropical storm watches across portions of the peninsula. Then you've got winter storm watches up north across parts of the west and the northern plain states. There very well could be a blizzard going on across parts of North Dakota by Wednesday night, Thursday into Friday. And out here in the southwest, we've got wind advisories for the Mojave Desert. We could see some really gusty winds across northern Arizona today as that system begins to approach us. So if you're heading up there on I-40 westward from Flagstaff to Kingman, and then going up to 93 across the dam to Vegas and across southern Nevada, yeah, expect some very gusty winds. So be aware of that. Convective outlook for today. No organized areas of severe weather anticipated. And let's look at the tropics. All right, the latest here, we've got 2 systems out there of concern. One is a wave in the central Atlantic. That's going to be a nothing storm. The chance of that developing is very low. Then we've got what was subtropical storm Nicole. Now it's starting to take on warm characteristics, so the Hurricane Center has classified it as a full-fledged tropical storm now. And let's take a look at the satellite presentation on this, and it is starting to get better organized. The deeper convection still centered on the north and west side of this system, but it will start to get better organized, we believe, over the next 24 hours as it continues to move westward toward the northern Bahamas. And this is expected to become a Category 1 hurricane by tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night as it approaches the east coast of Florida. So somewhere between Daytona Beach and Melbourne is where that is likely to, or Fort Lauderdale and Melbourne is where that's likely to come on in. So and then it will just move across the peninsula. This is going to be a major wind producer across the state, the entire peninsula, at least, and pretty decent rain producer as well. This will not have the same implications of Ian, but still, we're going to have to watch that one very carefully, and then it'll turn to the northeast and race up the east coast as a weakening system getting enveloped by a trough. All right, the precipitation outlook for us for the next 7 days from the WPC, rain amounts in Phoenix have come up a little bit now between about 1 and 2/10 of an inch, maybe 1/4 of an inch in some spot, and more obviously to the north and west of us. Some pretty heavy snow possible for some mountainous areas, especially over there in the Sheep Range or southern Nevada as this system comes on in. And we will talk about the implications of that right now as we get to the models. Have a look at it. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run valid 2 o'clock this afternoon. High amplitude pattern with a big ridge in the east, warm temperatures, big trough out here in the west, and wintry conditions. So what it means for us down at the surface. Sunny sky for most of the day today. Some clouds will start to increase by late today, and some wind picking up too, especially over northern Arizona. Look at that rain coming into California and snow for the Sierras and into the Great Basin. Parts of southern Nevada could start to see some rain today too. High temperatures for us here in Phoenix, again, pretty close to 80. We'll say upper 70s to near 80. That's probably the last time we're going to see 80-degree temps, at least for a while. Then tonight, skies turn partly cloudy. We will even introduce a slight chance of rain by late tonight and tomorrow morning. Overnight lows mostly in the 50s. And then tomorrow, here it is. That system is going to come on in here. Now, as we have talked about the last few days, most of the energy and dynamic support with this feature will scoot off just to the north and northeast of us, but a trailing front will come through. And it does appear that slightly better moisture will be available with this. This will move just a little bit slower than initially expected too. So we've bumped the rain chances up into the likely category now to 60% here in Phoenix for tomorrow. That doesn't mean we're going to see heavy rain necessarily, but we should see at least this will be kind of a high pop, low QPF event. Could even be an isolated rumble of thunder out there as this comes through. Again, very similar to the system that came through here last week. And so we'll see breezy conditions as well. Temperatures will be much cooler tomorrow, likely only in the middle 60s. And temperatures might even go the wrong way through the day. We could end up in the 50s by the afternoon. And as this system comes on through. And of course, there will be snow up north and high temperatures up there, probably only in the 30s and 40s for the mountains. So very cool temps. All right, then that'll move out, and Thursday morning we'll start the day around 40 to the middle 40s for most of us, and high temperatures again only in the upper 60s. But quasi-zonal flow will continue for Friday and heading into the weekend. So high temperatures by the time we get to Friday, still upper 60s, low 70s. Same thing Saturday, same thing Sunday. Some passing high clouds from time to time. That's about the only sensible weather we'll see. Monday looks the same. Some high clouds around. In fact, probably an increase in clouds by Monday, and high temperatures again, upper 60s to about 70. Here's a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 15th. And again, just a dry northwesterly flow here for us. So these little short waves pass on by, but I don't see them being anything of consequence for us. Again, other than some passing clouds and maybe some breezes for northern Arizona, high temperatures should actually continue to stay just a little bit below normal. Probably low to mid 70s if this is right. And then going out 10 days to Thursday, the 17th. And again, things don't change much. Big trough for now for the east. But for us, yeah, not too much change. Temperatures would be just a little bit below seasonal averages if this works out. All right, looking at rainfall for Phoenix off the European Ensemble out through the 22nd of November. And the ensemble mean stays around or just under a quarter of an inch. And most of the members do indicate we'll get something out of this system tomorrow, albeit not much. And then temperatures off the national blend of models. There it is. We're pretty close to 80 today. And then temperatures drop off quite a bit. And then thereafter, we'll stay just a shade below seasonal averages for our afternoon highs. Highs in the 70s, lows in the 40s to low 50s. And that, I don't know about you, but I think that is perfect weather. All right, that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. If you should happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell. Leave those comments, questions, suggestions. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only Asian sensation. She is Michelle. And you guys, thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support. It is immensely appreciated. We just could not do these videos without you. And thanks to all of you for participating in our live chat as well. All right, be safe out there and enjoy this beautiful weather. Have yourselves a fantastic Tuesday.